Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. It is June the 28th of 2018. Folks, we've all seen Donald Trump and the Republicans get on television and tout and praise all these new jobs and businesses and places to work. Recently, they're claiming the lowest unemployment rate ever in history. Well, folks, I got to tell you, people in small towns, rural areas that are hundreds and hundreds of miles away from the nearest factories, places like that, aren't seeing these changes. But I'm going to tell you right here something that you're not seeing anybody on mainstream media talking about. You're not seeing anybody in the alternative media talking about it. It's what you see right here on your screen right now, folks. Now, this is no joke here. Get a load of this. House narrowly approves farm bill that could cut food stamps to millions of low-income Americans. The House narrowly approved an $867 billion farm bill in a 213 to 211 vote, but it contains provisions not included in the Senate version that could spell trouble in conference. The bill has controversial provisions that could stop millions, folks, millions, from receiving food stamps and tighten work requirements for program recipients. This marked the second attempt by the House to pass the farm legislation since an effort failed last month due to an immigration squabble among Republicans. Folks, if you do a Google search for millions to lose food stamps 2018, Kentucky is one of the first states that have actually already introduced these new requirements for food stamps. And folks, Kentucky is one of the most poverty-stricken states in the whole country. Even people that work full-time jobs are way below the federal minimum poverty level. Now, these people right here that I just mentioned are going to be the ones that lose food stamps, folks, these new work requirements. But here's the kicker. Not only are they kicking millions of people off of food stamps, but these same people are also losing access to Medicaid, which also means they're going to lose access to their medications. The Republican plan to tighten food stamp work requirements is advancing without a single Democrat's vote. Folks, they're taking away food stamps to millions and millions of poor people. House GOP bill will lock the poor out of food stamps if they don't work. Not only are they going to lose their food stamps, they're going to lose their Medicaid, they're going to lose access to health care, they're going to lose access to their medications. And folks, the lockout is for 3 years. Earlier this year, the Centers for Medicare and Medicaid Services began allowing states to mandate that certain Medicaid enrollees must work for the first time in the program's history. While the Department of Housing and Urban Development is looking into the issue for those in subsidized housing. Folks, that's where it gets even deeper. They're taking the poor people, millions of them, off of food stamps. They're taking them off of Medicaid. And the ones, millions of them, that live in subsidized government, city, county, housing developments, housing units are at risk of losing this as well, folks. This is real. The Department of Agriculture also wants to strengthen the work requirements in the food stamp program known as SNAP. The House Farm Bill calls for expanding the number of people subject to work requirements. Currently, able-bodied adults ages 18 to 49 who don't have minor children must work or enroll in a training program for 20 hours a week to receive benefits for more than 3 months every 3 years. About 3.5 million of the roughly 41 million people enrolled in SNAP are subject to this provision. Well, there you have it in a nutshell, folks. Under this new Farm Bill 2018, this stuff is just passing. This is brand new rules and regulations. Millions to be cut off from food stamps, Medicaid, and possibly government subsidized housing, Section 8 housing, housing projects. Very, very critical, key, important stuff right here, folks. Let me know what you think in the comments below about millions losing their food stamps in 2018. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.